Oh, sorry I'm late.
What are you up to?
Oh, just, spooking around.
It is Halloween after all. So welcome to a special Halloween edition of the Entertainment Buzz. Lots of stuff to talk about.
Oh, yeah. What are you doing for Halloween?
Absolutely nothing.
Really?
What about you?
Oh, I'm going as human garbage.
I love that. That describes us to a T, I think.
I think so. It's like going out in my own skin, but with garbage bags on.
Of course.
Now, let's see what's going on in Hollywood. What's hot? Let's see it.
Sierra and Russell Wilson are having a baby. You heard it here first. The couple announced the pregnancy this past Tuesday. Actually, that's where you heard it first, on Sierra's birthday. Sources say the soon-to-be parents are thrilled about having their first child together. Sierra and Russell do know the sex of the baby, but they're keeping it a secret for now. Whether a boy or a girl, we can't wait to see how gorgeous this child is going to be.
I'm excited for the baby, don't get me wrong, but when you say they are thrilled, it's a quote. They are thrilled.
They are thrilled, but
when you put it like, they're thrilled.
I just like, when they're quotes, I like letting people know that they're quotes.
Quotes.
But no, they seem like nice people.
Oh, yeah.
They're starting a family. It should be great.
Yeah, Russell Wilson's really cool. Sierra is, really talented as an artist, and Russell Wilson's just like a funny
They seem like nice,
guy.
good people and good role models, so nothing but the best.
I'm glad that they're having a kid. Now, in other news, Michael Phelps is now married. Or at least he has been for a while. The 28-time Olympic medalist apparently wed his fiancée and former Miss California, Nicole Johnson, way back in June. Now, the secret wedding took place in Maricopa County, Arizona, with a small number of guests, one of which was the couple's son, Boomer. With the wedding out of the way and Michael's retirement this past August, Nicole says, quote, "Now we get to have fun. Congrats to the Phelps family on their special day."
Yes, a lot of big news there because Boomer was probably the most popular thing about Rio, as we all saw in the NBC Olympics. But, yeah, they're a happy family.
Yeah.
So it's great to see that they are doing it on their own terms, which is nice. It's a secret ceremony, but who are we to say how they do it?
I was a little disappointed I wasn't invited, but, Boomer's only so cute. You got to keep him contained.
You got to lock them down.
Oh, yeah. That's why they did the secret, is to make sure Boomer doesn't get out, not so anyone else gets in.
That's true. Mm-hmm. So on to our next story. There's big news for anyone who grew up on Disney Channel. Raven-Symoné is leaving The View to star in a spin-off of That's So Raven. Joining the ranks of sitcom reboots, this yet untitled show will focus on Raven as a divorced mom raising 2 children, one of whom has inherited her psychic powers. Simone will be executive producing the series as well. It should be interesting.
I'm excited to see what goes on here because Fuller House was, kind of like the big step for people who grew up with that as on the television. They see Danny Tanner and then they fast forward later, it's DJ. Mm-hmm. But now we're seeing Raven-Symoné as, in this kind of the same role, but not really. She's still like the main character if I'm getting the synopsis right. Mm-hmm. But now she's got kids, who's like one of them psychic, and I could see how that goes. Fuller House was kind of disappointing in my mind a little bit.
Yeah, in some ways it was. It was really interesting. The reboots are kind of getting popular right now.
Yeah.
It's really how the channel actually handles it. So it is Disney Channel, which was the people who made That's So Raven. So I'm pretty sure they'll get it pretty close to the same. Plus Raven-Symoné as an executive producer will help make sure she gets it the way done as she wants.
I wonder if it's going to be marketed or targeted, written with us in mind, with our generation in mind, or more like the rest of Disney Channel,
We'll have to see,
we'll have to see. Now, a source close to Kesha says the singer hopes to release new music as early as the beginning of 2017. This decision comes amid a vicious court battle with music producer Dr. Luke, whom Kesha accused of rape. After a judge ruled that Kesha had to fulfill her contract, she chose to stop creating music. Now, while Luke still runs the label, Kesha will not be working with him directly. I think this is awesome. She can finally get on.
It was very unfortunate to have a judge rule to force someone to still work with someone who you are expressing raped you. Yeah. That's a very, very horrible thing to make someone do. So I think she handled it pretty well. Yeah. As best as someone really can in that situation. She took the high ground. She said, I'm going to do it on my own terms now, and now it all worked out, so now we can look forward to new music.
Yeah, I'm just glad that they're separating the two. She doesn't have to work directly with him.
Well, exactly. It was an easy fix from the beginning.
Just take him out. But, hey, I'm not a judge.
Yeah. So our next story, Donald Glover announced that he's joined the untitled, standalone Han Solo film as part of the extended Star Wars universe. He'll be playing a young Lando Calrissian, a role previously helmed by Billy Dee Williams. That, along with the role in Spider-Man: Homecoming, is quickly marking Glover as one of the biggest stars of today.
Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, so I really, really like Donald Glover in everything he's been in, everything he's written, everything he's produced. It's fantastic. So I'm really excited to see him not only in Spider-Man: Homecoming, because there's this whole thing with Donald Glover being like the first Black Spider-Man way back when, and he actually voiced it's kind of a long story. There's an animated series where he voices the character that becomes the first African-American Spider-Man, and now they're like, okay, we're gonna put him in the movie, and I think he's actually reprising that role, not as Spider-Man, but in the same name, and now he's in Star Wars, and it's like,
it's very successful. I mean, he's proven it. I mean, with the FX series he has now, obviously being big on Community, he's very versatile, so it should be a lot of fun. I know Disney's really doing a great job, I think, rebooting the Star Wars for another generation, so it should be a lot of fun to delve into that character more.
Oh, I'm just so excited. Now, the entertainment buzz has to take a quick break, but stick around because coming up, we have on-campus events and industry news that you do not want to miss.
Ooh.
Come create and calculate. Shatter both records and stereotypes. Build improbable machines and impossible medicines. Unleash masterpieces and birth theories. Come because there is much to be done out there, and to be undone. Come find out everything of which you are capable. Come believe in something greater than yourself. An experience unlike any other awaits you here. Here, dreams are in need of your voice. Fragile ideas await your strength. Come answer this call. Join this assembling of minds. Put your grand imagination to work. Come let your visions rattle these walls and help move the world forward. Come join the leaders and best, the victors valiant. Come to Michigan.
Ooh. This past Saturday, WOLV got the opportunity to head down to Hill Auditorium to check out the Big Sean concert presented by Big Ticket Productions and Theta Xi. Let's take a look at some of the highlights.
University student Maher Hacham, or Munch, was the first act on stage. Described as a Detroit native with California charisma, Munch definitely succeeded in preparing the concert goers with his blend of hip-hop and electronic house production. Next on stage was another local, Ypsilanti native, Naisha Nishay. The self-proclaimed queen of R&B trap brought the energy, getting the crowd hype with her single On a Cloud. Finally, it was time for the title act. After attending the football game versus Illinois, Big Sean appeared on stage still sporting his U of M jersey hoodie. To be expected, he gave a great performance, but not before leaving with a few touching words to our school.
Man, y'all got love for each other, y'all share with each other, y'all support each other, and that's why it's one of the best places in the world, best schools, best people come from here. Like I said, my mother came from here.
Big Sean, you're welcome back anytime.
Now that does it for this week's Around the U, but coming up, we have our takes on what you guys should be looking for on the big screen or the small screen. Why not both?
First got to the University of Michigan, I went to Festival.
I first got involved on campus through an organization called ALMA, which stands for Assisting Latinos to Maximize Achievement.
My RA in East Quad, she invited me to join the Residence Halls Association.
I first got involved on campus actually at orientation, researching when I actually did my admissions process at the University of Michigan and saw that there was something called the Michigan Learning Communities.
My friend, she was the president of Noir Fashion Show.
I actually am the founder of the organization that I'm representing.
It all really happened just because I was kind of following, well, this is cliche, but I mean, I was following my heart.
Welcome back to the Entertainment Buzz. I'm back again with Josh Lank to give you all the latest news in television and film. Boo! Fans of the original Twilight Zone will be happy that Black Mirror has returned. So season 3 recently debuted on Netflix with a total of 6 episodes. Once again, making you question technology, the episodes have all received positive reviews, particularly San Junipero. Netflix has already ordered a season 4 to debut sometime in 2017.
Ooh, this is okay. It's really good.
Yeah.
It's very good. It makes you think about what effect technology has on us, because we are so interconnected with everything. And now it's kind of taking that a step further. What if you do this? What if you do this? And I don't want to ruin it, but it's dystopian a little bit. Everything seems kind of normal.
And they're all their own kind of stories. It's not really very serial, so that way you can pop in any single one from Netflix. And the first one in season 3 has Bryce Dallas Howard from Jurassic World, so you should check it out.
Oh, I'm excited. Now, The Fall makes its triumphant return to Netflix this Saturday. While the 6 episodes of Season 3 have already aired in England, anyone who loves binge watching won't want to miss Gillian Anderson and Jamie Dornan electrifying the screen in this crime show. Ooh, it's going to be good.
Yeah, I mean, both of those names inside a crime show makes me interested. Because both of them are very talented. And to see them together sounds like a great pairing.
Now, I love that we're talking about Netflix so much, because this means that we have another media, giant, and we already knew Netflix was big, but now we're talking about most of our critically acclaimed shows. Like you look at Stranger Things, we have this one, and then we have
different things like House of Cards, lots of different
Cards,
original series.
All of the things that people really, really like. It's under this one title, and I think it's awesome to see that Netflix is becoming the new thing.
It is, and we should be anticipating more out of them. And speaking of anticipated, one of the fall's most anticipated movies, Anna Kendrick, Justin Timberlake, Zooey Deschanel, Russell Brand, James Corden, and Gwen Stefani, as I run out of breath, they'll all be on screen, sort of. So they group Stars and Trolls, an animated comedy based off the dolls that have the same name. This DreamWorks film that premiered at BFI London Film Festival and was met with generally positive feedback. The film debuts in the United States on November 4th. Troll dolls and musicals are an interesting combination, but with such a good cast, won't it work?
I'm interested. I'm interested. I mean, people said the same thing about Transformers, and Transformers worked for the most part. They make a lot of money, and they're an enjoyable watch when you're looking to turn off your brain.
Yes.
So I'm wondering if Trolls is going to be more on that side, or if it's going to be more on things like Smurfs, which are, a good effort.
Yeah.
We'll put it that way.
I mean, there's a lot of people that signed on that wanted to do it, so it had to have something good for all of these great people to sign on into it. And with having original music from Justin Timberlake and all these other talented people, I'm sure that there's lots to love about that movie.
Oh, yeah. I'm just looking forward to the soundtrack.
Yes.
Now, the Marvel Cinematic Universe is about to get a little bigger. On November 4th, Benedict Cumberbatch, that is his real birth name, I had to check that one, stars in the next superhero blockbuster. Stephen Strange is a gifted surgeon whose hands are rendered essentially moot after a car accident. In the aftermath, he becomes a magical entity. That's a pretty good trade. Doctor Strange differs from the other Marvel movies because his powers aren't physical, but they're mystical, and that element leads to a deep, vivid visual experience with spectacular effects. Now, the movie's been praised for its effects, plot, casting, all that jazz. And, you know, it's a Marvel movie. It'll be good. At this point, can anyone top Marvel?
At this point, right now, no. Because all of them are great. They're garnering so much profit.
Oh, yeah.
And with someone like as talented as Benedict Cumberbatch, I mean, oh gosh, I forget the name. The Imitation Game.
Oh,
excuse me.
yeah.
Beautiful movie. Great job there. And he also does a fantastic job as Sherlock. I mean, he's a very talented performer. And you add that to the already very fueled Disney machine of Marvel, you really can't go wrong.
Oh, no. It's just going to be insane.
It
I'm going to
should be
see
good.
it.
I'm going to see it too.
Oh, yeah.
We all
absolutely.
will.
We all will. It's kind of an obligation at this point.
That's true. So that does it for our special Halloween week's episode of the Entertainment Buzz right here on WOLV TV. For up-to-date entertainment news and commentary, plus behind-the-scenes video that you can't find anywhere else, be sure to check us out on vimeo.com/WolvTV. You can also shoot us an email at wolv.ebuzz@umich.edu, and be sure to like us on Facebook. For the entire cast and crew, I'm Jake Ferguson, and you have just been buzzed.
And spooked.